स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्य सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मन्नाथो श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरुः श्रीजगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। Let us spend few minutes in silence and meditation. Let us offer our salutations to the all-pervading blissful spirit in any name or form we like. Let us by all means try to feel the divine contact. Let us offer our salutations to Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharada and Swami Vivekananda and Adi Shankaracharya and all great teachers, all great saints in the whole world. May they inspire us with love for the truth. Reduce the speed of your breathing process. Inhale and exhale very slowly with full awareness, concentration. Inhale very, very slowly, 6 seconds or 8 seconds, and slowly exhale. As you inhale, think of positive vibrations entering into your mind and body. They will destroy all the impurities, all the negativity, and slowly exhale positive vibrations. Now slowly inhale pure vibrations. They will destroy all the impurities in the mind, in the body also. Slowly exhale impure vibrations, pure vibrations. Now slowly inhale peaceful vibrations. These peaceful vibrations will destroy all the restlessness in the mind. Slowly breathe out all the peaceful vibrations. Send these positive, peaceful, pure, healthy vibrations to all corners of the world, to all people, known to you, unknown to you. Send these thoughts to all the animals in the whole universe. Spread these thoughts, vibrations to all the trees, plants, the grass, everything connected with the human life. Your mind should be steady, like a lamp in a windless place. Yatha deepo nivatasto nengate sopamasprita yogino yatachittasya yunjato yogamatmanaha. Like a lamp in a windless place which does not flicker, the yogi, the meditator, fixes his mind on the Atman. Think deeply that you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not the senses, you are not this universe. You are the Atman. You are pure, eternal, blissful self. Let us recite the divine qualities of Sri Ramakrishna. Tejomayam darshayasi swarupam koshantarastam paramartha tattvam samsparsha matrena nranam samadhim vidhaya sadyo bhuvi Ramakrishnaha ragadi shunyam tava saumya murtim drishtva punaschatra na janma bhajaha sthane yadadaya vishuddha sattvam ihavatirno bhuvi Ramakrishnaha. Let us pray for the well-being of all people. Selfless universal prayer. Sarvastaratu durgani sarvo bhadrani pashyatu sarvasad buddhimapnotu sarvasarvatra nandatu. Om asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amrutangamaya. Om shanti shanti shanti. Harihi Om. Harihi Om. Harihi Om. Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya madhyamam Asmadacharya paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya madhyamam Asmadacharya paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Harihi Om. Atma Swarupa Katanam, that also we will chant. It will become a good practice for you also. Please repeat. Kim Jyotistava Bhanumana Hanime Ratrau Pradipadikam Syadevam Ravidepa Darshana Vidhau Kim Jyotirakyahi me Chakshustasya Nimelanadi Samaye Kim Dirdhiyo Darshane Kim Tatra Hamato Bhavan Paramakam Jyotis Tadasmi Prabho. Meaning is in a form of question and answer composed by Shankaracharya. It says, through which light do you perceive the objects of the world? As we are seeing in the waking state, how we are perceiving. What helps us to perceive? The reply comes, I perceive the objects of the world through the rays of the sun, through sunlight. In the daytime. And in the night time, the lamp lights help me to see the world. Then there is a question. Through the aid of which light do you observe that this is sun, this is lamplight, etc.? Then the reply comes, I recognize them through the eyes. Chakshustasya, I use the power of the eyes. How do you know them when the eyes are closed? This is little deeper. The answer is, I understand them through the intellect. Dirdhiyo darshane. Dhi means buddhi. Then Guru asks, Kim tatra hamato bhavan? How does the intellect get activated? With the knowledge of perceiving the objects. The answer comes, I am indeed the cause for the perception in my intellect. Paramakam. Then, oh, are you not the source of the divine light then? Through which the sun, lamp, eye, intellect get illumination? Then the deeper final answer says, Jyotis tadasmit prabho. O Lord, I am the self-effulgent Atman. From the external, the analysis is internal. This we have to keep in mind. What makes us live, what makes us go forward. Sri Ramakrishna says, the world is conscious because of the consciousness of God. Not by the floodlights, not by electricity, not by anything, but that supreme consciousness. So this higher knowledge should be part of the mind. Wherever you go, whatever you do, keep it. Keep it in the mind. It is like an emergency card. Whenever you are in trouble, use it. Emergency phone numbers. Now we were studying the 10th shloka, 10th verse of the Atma Bodha, where it is given full of examples. Please repeat. Tenth in the English book. Nanopadi vishadeva jati varnashramadayah atmanyaropitastoye rasavarnadi bhedavat nanopadi vashadeva jati varnashramadayah atmanyaropitastoye rasavarnadi bhedavat. Owing to its association with various upadhis, nana upadhi, vishadeva gets connected. Then what will come out? Jati varna ashramadaya. And they are all superimposed on the Atman. Atmanyaropadhistoye. Atman toye in water. Just like in water, the taste, the color, flavor, everything is superimposed. Similarly, on the Atman, Jati, Varna, Bedha is superimposed. This is the greatest ignorance and greatest foolishness that we get connected, that we are lost into. Whole life is running behind this only. Jati, Varna, Kula, Bedha, Dharma. And more so in our societies. We are not able to go away from this, not to build up our life to higher levels. The conditioning. World itself is full of Jagat Jala, Shankara says. Swami Vivekananda uses a very powerful sentence. Nirgachanti Jagat Jala Pinjaradiva Kesari. Just like a lion which is put into a cage which is unhappy, which makes all efforts to break the cage and walk freely in the forest. Similarly, O man, cut the net of this Jagat, which is so tight, which is strangling you, which is suffocating you, which is putting you into tremendous avivekam. Conditioning. The only non-conditioned state is, as you go up, you will get rid of all this tamasha which the world society is putting on you. What jati you are born, what kulam you are born, what varna you are born, Due to these political differences and avivekam and ignorance and selfishness and ego, misunderstanding the truths, man is put into the small boxes of jati, kula, varna. And what is that nature of the water? Is it lemon water? Is it red water? Is it sharbat? What? Water has no problem. You are adding to it, that's all. It is intrinsically pure, intrinsically fresh, colorless, tasteless, formless. What is the form of the water in this glass? Only for convenience sake we say this is this water has taken the shape of the glass. The same water, if I put in a plate, it is plate water. Put in a jug, it becomes jug water. Is it really jug water? It is a upadhi. It's a covering. It is an illusion. It is formless. Similarly, it takes the color of the powder that we put inside. It takes the color of the mud which is in the pond. Like that, there are so many upadhis. One after the other we have to break. That's what next slokas come. Each one is in a pot. Ghata, 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 ghata. Maybe a small pot, a thick pot, or a tall pot, or a fat pot, we don't know. But it is only an adjunct. The color, the powder which is added into it, and the flavor of the beverages that add to it, water is not blamed for that. We should not blame the water for these differences. Water is pure. Then what are the words Shankara has used? Jati Bheda. In that jati, what are there? Manushya jati, Pashu jati, Pakshi jati, Vanaspati jati. Then there are varnas, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Then there are ashramas, Jati, Varna, Ashrama, Dayaha. What are the ashramas? Brahmacharya ashrama, Grihastha ashrama, Vanaprastha ashrama, Sannyasa ashrama. That is only for the body. It's not for the self. That one remains, other things are only changing outside. These three and many more upadhis have made the social conditioning stringent and hostile against one another in our society. It's a melting pot of differences, especially our Hindu society. In the villages, even now, that is the highest agnanam that is put in on our head. So scriptural study, scriptural knowledge is not there. We are only socially conditioned animal. The Western philosophy says, who is a man? The politics in Western psychology, Western world says, man is only a political animal. He is a pashu with a tag called political. Sociologists say man is only a social animal. Economists say man is an economic animal. Shankara says you are the Atman. All this external conditionings is troubling the people. Nation against nation, man against man, community against community. Sri Ramakrishna removed all that. He is seeing only mother. We are children of the mother. Tyaji jati kulamai. Throw that out. So we have to overcome this conditioning, overcome this ignorance, overcome these differences by understanding what is truth, what is Atma Bodha. For example, then you may ask, a question may come. about caste, about color, about region, religion, etc. Shankara answers that. If caste, color, etc. were natural characteristics of the Atman, if you are born in that particular jati, you are born anamika, but we are put under the condition, you belong to that jati. If it is natural, these conditionings, then all these would be aware in deep sleep state also. In Nidra Avastha, in Shushupti Avastha. But once you enter into the deep sleep state, what are you? You are nobody. You are enjoying the bliss of the Atman with ignorance. It is only when you wake up from sleep that you express the joy that you thought, that you have experienced. Oh, how nicely I slept. I wish I would have slept another half an hour. See the expression there? Oh, how nicely I slept. Enta anandaga nidrapoyanu. Truptiga undi. Haiga undi. Who was telling that? Physically, when you are if somebody observes 4 or 5 people sleeping, all are dead bodies. But inside there is a experience going on. You see the children especially, they'll be smiling when they are sleeping. A divine smile is there. Something anandam is there inside. It's problem only in adults. Full of sorrow, full of these differences, full of these conditionings. Dukkham, dukkham, dukkham. That's why they overcome the dukkham, they take sleeping tablets to forget. Or they take some liquor, etc. and try to forget, which they cannot. They are only postponing the problem. One would be aware of that natural characteristics in deep sleep, or a knower of truth would be conscious of them in the deepest spiritual experiences. In the deep sleep state, in the deep samadhi state, Tyaji Jati Kulama, nothing is there. Only I am. Only I am. But as long as man is bound by the upadhis of jati, kula, varna, ashrama, etc., what happens? He should perform some duties because he is in that social frame. If he is not in the social frame, if he is a sannyasi and going away, he is the happiest man. But as long as the householder is there, you have to perform your duty. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. If you protect the dharma by your proper performance of your duties, then that dharma will protect you. By that, what will I get? It purifies the mind. Your duties will purify the mind. It's a very, very important point. Sri Ramakrishna, in his later days, when he had brought his mother from Kamarpukur to Nahabat, on the bank of the Ganga, mother wanted to see Ganga always before she passes away. So Sri Ramakrishna in the first floor of the Nahabat arranged a room for her. Mathurnath was taking care of her. He was getting some things for her. Every day, this Paramhamsa used to go make namaskaram to his mother, make pranam to his mother, sit by her side, massage her feet, talk to her for 10-15 minutes. Mother, do you need anything? Are you feeling happy? Like that he used to inquire and then come back to his room. He showed how a son should be. He showed how a husband should be. He instructed Holy Mother how a Sahadharmacharini should be. Because he is in the Samajam. Even Swami Vivekananda, even Shankara. Shankara came all the way. The moment mother thought in Kaladi, I need my son by my side, I am leaving my body, Shankara comes. Mother passes away in his lap, he fulfills the karmas. Swamiji comes back from America. and takes his mother to the pilgrimage, takes her to Kamakhya, takes her to other places, pilgrimages, and says, at least let me do for my mother this much. I troubled her all through my life. In the end, let her be peaceful. This Swamiji's Dharma. So every one of us living in the society, with this tag of Jati, Kula, Varna, let it be there, but you should think that is only a upadhi. It is not the truth. Keep that in mind. Be in the world, don't allow the world to live in you. That is the safest sadhana you can make. Padmapatram ivambhasa. The lotus is the only flower which grows in water. It is born in water. It blossoms in water. But not a drop of water it will allow to touch its body. That is Vivekam. You push the leaf, Padmapatra, into the water. Within few seconds it will come out and shake off every drop of water. What a wonderful arrangement in nature. So in our mind we should have this detachment from the adjuncts. So we have been studying the various upadhis. If you have to live in the world, you cannot neglect the duties for your caste, for your position, for your jati. Why should I perform? The performance of the duties purifies the mind. Now coming to the point. Then what is the Atman? What is that which is everlasting, ever pure? Mandukya Upanishad we have to refer to. It's a beautiful definition of the negative and the positive. Atman is not and Atman is. Mandukya Upanishad says, Nantaf pragnam na bahish pragnam, no bhayatav pragnam, na pragnana ghanam, na pragnam, adrishtam, avyavaharyam, adgrahyam, alakshanam, achintyam, avyapadeshyam, ekatma pratyayasaram, prapanchopashamam, shantam, shivam, advaitam, chaturtam manyate, sa atma, sa vigneyaha. The Upanishad Vani. Please repeat this and keep that in mind. Refer to the Mandukya Upanishad, you will get this definition. This is real education, real paravidya of the Upanishads. Na antaf pragnam, na bahish pragnam, no bhayatav pragnam, na pragnana ghanam, na pragnam, adrishtam, avyayam, avyayaharyam, agrahyam, alakshanam, achintyam, avyapadeshyam, ekatma pratyayasaram, prapanchopashamam shantam, shivam, advaitam, chaturtam manyante, sa atma, sa vigneyaha. First he says, the Rishi says, first what Atman is not. Then he says what Atman is. That's why asatoma sadgamaya, from unreal to the real, from false to truth, from ignorance to knowledge, we have to grow. This is Atma Vidya. It says, Turiya, the fourth state. Before that, what are the three states? Jagrata Avastha, Swapna Avastha, Shushupti Avastha. This is the common experience. We go up and down in this in 24 hours. But in meditation and Advaita Vedanta, Turiya Avastha. Avastha means the state in which the mind can be taken up. Turiya is not that which is conscious of the internal world. Na antaf pragnam. Internal world it is not conscious. Nor that which is conscious of the external world. Na bahish pragnam. no bhayat pragnam, nor that which is conscious of both internal and external. Next, nor that which is a mass of all sentiency. Next, nor that which is simple consciousness, nor that which is insentient. What is sentient? Which can feel. What is insentient? Which cannot feel. It is unseen, not related to anything, incomprehensible by the mind, uninferable, unthinkable, indescribable, essentially of the nature of the consciousness, constituting the self, negation of all phenomena, not this, not this, not this, peaceful, all bliss, and the non-dual. Shantam, Shivam, Advaitam, Chaturtam Manyante. It is the fourth state. This is Atman, it has to be realized. Sa Atma, Sa Vigneyaha. Once more, keep those qualities of the Atman in the mind. Nantaf pragnam, na bahish pragnam, no bhayata pragnam, na pragnana ghanam, na pragnam, na pragnam, adrishtam, avyayaharyam, agrahyam, alakshanam, achintyam, avyapadeshyam, ekatma pratyayasaram, prapanchopashamam, shantam, shivam, advaitam, chaturtam manyante, sa atma, sa vigneyaha. This is the Atma, this has to be realized. Mandukya Upanishad. Now, in the 10th shloka, we have come across the word Upathi. Nanopathi, varieties of coverings. Normally we understand we have 5 coverings according to Taittiriya Upanishad. Again and again this will be referred to. The first covering of the Atman is the body, Annamaya Kosha. The second covering is what? Pranamaya Kosha. From the toe till the tip of the hair there is a Kosha called Prana. Then what? Manomaya Kosha, of the senses and the intellect, which end the mind. Then Vijnanamaya Kosha. Then Anandamaya Kosha. Behind that, Sa Atma, Sa Vigneya. That has to be realized. But these fellows come in between and disturb you. You are the body, you are the body, you are the body. Today all the talk outside only about body, 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 body. Fit body, slim body, train body, gym body. Arey, you are not the body. See, all fashionable dresses for the body, creams for the body. This fellow will go one day. How much cream will you put? Again and again this marketing strategy to tell that you are the body, you are not the Atman. In Ramakrishna Math we are struggling. You are the Atman, you are not the body. So this is the power of Maya, the ignorance, the illusion, the delusion. So 3 upadhis in association with the Atman or the soul appears to be different. Panchakosha is one thing. Then 3 shariras is to be kept in mind. One is the sthula sharira, the gross body of flesh, blood and energy, etc. The second is the sukshma sharira, which contains the 5 Gnana Indriyas, 5 Karma Indriyas, the Manas and the intellect. And this fellow is like a carryover bank depositor. Because of this, we again and again take janma. Sukshma Sharira, subtle body. Then behind that is the causal body, Karana Sharira. 3 Shariras. Sthula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira, Karana Sharira. We have to understand this in mind. This is our Yoga Darshana, our Vedanta Darshana. You may be anybody, an officer, a student, a teacher, a manager, anybody. That is your professional, that is for your survival. But behind that, who am I? When you understand basic philosophy of Atma Bodha, of Tattva Bodha, and other great texts, it will help us to solve our problems. We will have a shock absorber. So from the 11th shloka onwards, Shankara gives the explanation for the 3 Shariras, 11, 12 and 13. We'll take up 11 today. Now let us recite verse number 11 for more clarity. Please repeat. Panchīkrita Mahabhuta Sambhavam Karma Sanchitam Shariram Sukha Dukkhanam Bhoghayatana Muchyate. Panchīkrita Mahabhuta Sambhavam Karma Sanchitam Shariram Sukha Dukkhanam Bhoghayatana Muchyate. Panchīkrita Mahabhuta Sambhavam Karma Sanchitam Shariram Sukha Dukkhanam Bhogaha. It is said, Shariram is full of Sukha and Dukkha. But how at first place this Shariram has come? It is based on Sanchita Karma. You have taken this birth because of previous unfulfilled desires or karmas. For that this Janma. Reduce the desires, you will go faster. Have more desires, come back again and again, again and again, again and again. Dance in this world. Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam, Punarapi Janani, Jatare Shayanam. Here samsare bahudustare goes on, drama goes on. Enjoy. Ah, how nice is my toothache. Enjoy. Instead of curing it. And today added to the masala, if somebody becomes bald, they have hair transplant also. Enjoy. What will you do with hair transplantation? At least if it is bald, you will save shampoo. You will save some time of combing hair. Be happy. Danimala hair transplant. What for? What are you showing to the world? You are a bubble. Push, one shot. Any time. Udgaya paki. A bird is sitting on your window, then you clap like this, it goes off. Our life is like this. And Bhagavan says, Ajao, aana padega. No, I have got little more fancy dress competition. Forget all this. So you see, Panchīkrita Mahabhuta. What is Mahabhuta? 5 great elements. Every day we are passing these 3. It is there inside my body, your body, all bodies, and it is there in the macrocosm in the Brahmanda. This is the uniqueness of our understanding of life. Panchīkrita Mahabhutani. From the 5 elements made out of Panchīkarana. What is that? We will see quickly. See the words. Panchīkrita Mahabhutani. Mahabhuta. Next. Sambhavam Karma Sanchitam. I am splitting these sentences. Panchikrita Mahabhutani Sambhavam, possible by Karma Sanchitam. And now Karma Sanchitam he has used. Now go back to another subject of Vedanta. 3 karmas we have. You have, I have, everybody has got. One is called Prarabdha Karma. Second is Sanchita Karma. Third is Agami Karma. This is there, everybody has to go through. Now, Prarabdha Karma. This karma concept beautifully gives an example in Vedanta. Here is a bowman, archerer, Dhanur Vidya. He has kept an arrow and has released the arrow from the bow. The arrow is away from the bow. He has no control over it till it hits the tree or hits the bird. Our life is like that. Now we have to go through the Prarabdha Karma. Understand? Good or bad? Pain or joy? Suffering or happiness? Any dvandva, Prarabdha Karma. Don't be afraid. It is fact. It is. Second, Sanchita Karma. Agami Karma. First put it as Agami Karma. Backside of his shoulder there will be a basket full of arrows. He has taken another arrow. This he has released. He cannot take it back. But if he has got that Vivekam and Guru Kripa, so instead of again putting the second arrow, he can throw it out. He need not use it. Then the third advantage is there. Sanchita, which is already in the back of his bag. Another 100 arrows may be there. So he says, no, I am not going to use everything. He takes the whole bag and throws it. That is Paramahamsa. That is the incarnations. But the incarnations also have to go through the Prarabdha Karma because they have taken the body. Sri Ramakrishna says, Pancha Bhute Pode, Brahma Pode Kande. Think about it in this context. Brahman falls into the trap of Panchabhutas and cries like a child, like ordinary people. Panchabhuta Pode, Brahma Pode Kande. Brahman cries, thinking that it is a relationship, thinking that it is husband and wife. That is the power of Panchamahabhutas. Now you see. Panchikrita Mahabhuta Sambhavam Karma Sanchitam, determined by one's own past actions, Karma Sanchitam. Sanchi, Telugu Sanchi. What is in store? You have come with a big bag of past karmas. Next sentence. Shariram Sukha Dukkhanam, is born this body experiencing pleasure and pain. Sharire Sukha Dukkhanam. I touch this, cold water or hot water, Sukha or Dukkha. Last sentence. Bhogayatanam Uchyate. What is Bhogayatanam Uchyate? Through this medium. What is the medium? Body. The purpose of the body is to have Sukha or Dukkha because it has come due to Sanchita Karma. But how did this body come by itself? No, it has come because of Panchikrita Bhutani, because of the 5 great elements. So each one of the Sharira, what are they? 3 Shariras. Sthula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira, Karana Sharira. It is there now. But I know only about Sthula Sharira. Little meditation, japa, dhyana and little more intense spiritual practice, Sukshma Sharira, sometimes a taste will come. And again it goes away. Again we suffer because of the body. Each one of these leads to several misconceptions, several misunderstandings. That is the problem. And each one of the Sharira contributes to a new variety of samsara. It can be American samsara or it can be Hyderabad samsara. But samsara is samsara, trouble. New varieties. Undedi chaldu. And we divide that Sthula Sharira into 5 parts to understand better. Number 1, it is visible, it is concrete. I can see your body, you can see my body. Sthula, concrete, visible, tangible, I can touch it. This is first. Second, it is made out of the 5 gross elements. What are the Pancha Mahabhutas? Agni Tattvam, repeat. Jala Tattvam, Bhu Tattvam, Akasha Tattvam, Vayu Tattvam. Every day these Pancha Mahabhutas are offered to Sri Ramakrishna. Please keep this in mind from today at least. Agni Tattvam first, which is in my body, which is in nature. Then Jala Tattvam, to cool that fire. In Shankha, the pujari is waving before Sri Ramakrishna. Jala Tattvam Samarpayami. What a wonderful idea of puja and worship and to get rid of this Panchamahabhutas problems. Then Akasha Tattvam in the form of the cloth, space. Then we have Bhu Tattvam in the form of a flower. And we have Vayu Tattvam in the form of a chamara. All that has come from Sri Ramakrishna, it is going back to Sri Ramakrishna. Akhanda Brahmanda Nayaka. So the body is made out of the 5 gross elements. Sthula Bhutani or Panchikrita Bhutani, modifications. Permutation and combination of Panchamahabhutas is your body, is my body and all bodies. Teliste manchidi, telipothe dukkham. Third point. This body is subject to 6 modifications, Shad Vikaraha. From the womb till the tomb. From birth to death. 6 modifications. Universal. Next point. Compared to the 3 bodies, Sthula, Sukshma and Karana, this gross body is shortest span of life. Temporary. It can be living for 100 years. There is somebody 105 years. There is one Shivananda Swami in Benares, 120 years. He is living, he is eating, he is doing yogasanas. But he knows it is only grass body. He is the Atman. That's all. Out of this Brahmanda and this one hardly 121%, not even 0.01%. Limited time. Then it's available only for 1 Janma. This body is available for 1 Janma, another Janma, another body. Last point is, it serves as a temporary residence for the Jivatma. Sharira, Shariri. Kathopanishad. Atmanam Rathinam Vidhi, Shariram Rathamevatu. You see, this body is a Ratha, is a house where the Atma lives. The rent you have to pay because you are having a body. Sri Ramakrishna himself says, he says, whatever diseases is the tax that you are paying. Whether it's cough or cold or fever or cancer or kidney problem or back problem or any problem, it's the tax that you are paying. Sometimes more GST, sometimes less GST. Don't complain. It is a tax. Nature will take. వద్దన్నా కూడా తీసుకుంటుంది, ఇవ్వనన్నా కూడా ఇంకా గట్టిగా తీసుకుంటుంది, విచ్ వి కాల్ డీజనరేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది బాడీ. కుళ్ళిపోద్ది బాడీ. పళ్ళు రాలిపోతాయి. So you have to pay tax. Or it can be TDS, tax deduction at source. You have to pay income because you are living in the body. Don't think everybody is healthy, everybody is happy. No, nobody is happy. There is a beautiful story of a king who was suffering from depression. The Vaidya came and said, no medicines for you, but one option I can give. Wear the shirt of a man who is always happy. See the trick there. You should wear the shirt of a man who is always happy. The king is a king. He sent everybody, all his battalion, find out the man who is most happy and bring his shirt. My guru has told, everybody searched and searched and searched. Finally they came to a man who was very, very happy. They came back and told the king, we saw the most happiest man. Oh Lord, where is the shirt? Where is the shirt? I want to be happy. The fun of the matter is that fellow doesn't wear a shirt. The fellow doesn't wear a shirt. He is the happiest man in the world. No upadhis, no colorings. He is just happy. Wonderful. So, keep this 5 in mind. Remaining we shall take next class. Number 1, it is visible, concrete and tangible. Number 2, made out of the 5 gross elements. Sthula bhutani, panchikrita bhutani. 3, it is subject to modifications from birth to death. And this body, compared to other 3, only the shortest span of life. Next, last, it serves as a temporary residence for the Jivatma or a rented abode. The rent is karma in the form of punya or papa. And regularly, the rent will be deducted by the Lord, by nature. Karma sanchitam, the enjoyment or bhoga in the gross body is determined by our past account, past karmas. And even while we are alive and acting, we order the shape of the future life to be. You want a future tension-free life, a suffering-free life, then act properly. Follow the Dharma, follow the yoga, attain Atma BODHA quickly, so that future will be safe. This much for today. How this permutation combination comes, very interesting in Vedanta. We shall take it up next Sunday. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.